Uncle, me. My fiancé constantly and deliberately bows in front of his sister and mother. I've mentioned this to him countless times, but he says, oh, they are my own people, and asked me to give him a tangible reason why he should stop. Kindly advise me. Young lady, you are not the one who needs the advice, so it is him who needs the advice. Oh, in some world. There are so many questions, but I am going to put all those questions aside. Let me go to the meat of the matter. A lot of people do not realize that if you come upon the nakedness of an adult, you put yourself in trouble. There could be a curse following it. An adult's body should not be seen naked unless it's your spouse. If it's a baby, that is fine. But once a person attains adulthood, you cannot see the person naked. You cannot. Under certain circumstances, possibly if the person has a medical issue and you are taking care of him, that is a different matter. It is not a deliberate, it's not you wanting to see this person naked. There are things in this world beyond the physical. There are. And they have implications. If you are ever driving or walking around town and you see even a naked mad person, please avert your eyes. Please. Otherwise, you are inviting curses into your life. It's the reason why, even if you live with your children and they are adults, let's say they've finished secondary school, they are at the university, and you are entering their room, knock. Not for them to say, come in. But don't just open the door and go and say, but I'm your father, I'm your mother, I can be here. The naked body of an adult is dangerous to see, it's dangerous to view. It can bring you trouble. Evidence, Noah's sons. That was their father. When Ham went to see his father naked, we know what happened. His two other brothers, knowing the implications of seeing the naked body of an adult, they took cloth and they walked in backward and still turned their faces so they don't risk seeing his naked body. The naked body of an adult is sacred. You know, sometimes there are some silly boys who, when they live close to a girl, they time the girl and they want to see. You know, in Ghana, not all bathrooms are covered. So they try to see if they can see the girl and bathing. No, you are asking for trouble for yourself. So this family is asking for trouble. What they are doing is not right. Mother and sister have no right watching their brother take his bath. The young man himself must protect himself and protect his mother and sister by making sure they give him the privacy. But even forget the spiritual side of it. It does not mark of respect. You know, say, oh, it shows how close we are and things like that. No, 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 no. At that point, he's an adult about to get married. He has a fiancé in his life. Oh, respect his privacy. Let's learn to respect each other's space and each other's privacy. You're entering somebody's bedroom, knock, even his family, and let him say, come in. If the person is going to take his bath, walk away. So, young lady, you are not the one who needs advice. He does. And his mother and sister need that advice. What should you do? Ignore them, because talking about it could create unnecessary problems for you, but they will pay a price for this. This one, don't kid with it. But you, ignore them. Let them do what they want to do. It's their headache. Ignore them and live your life. But I should also tell you that when you marry this boy, you are marrying the mother and sister as well. So if you want an advice, pray a little bit more about whether you should go ahead with this relationship, because they are telling you, we own our brother. The mother is telling you, I own my son. The sister is saying, I own my brother. So you marry this boy, you have two rivals from day one for his attention, for his love. Are you ready for this? Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Thank you.
Uncle, I have been in a relationship for 6 months, but he's not ready to make it public. I don't know his friends or any of his relatives. When I ask for something, he gladly assists. But whenever I bring up discussions about our future, his responses say otherwise. Whenever I visit, he is always behind his laptop, and I feel like there is no bonding between us. This makes me feel like a nag. Please, what should I do? Six months, yes.
You don't know his friends, you don't know. But
His relatives.
what about family? Do you know the family?
No, she doesn't.
Are you sure you're not relating to Osama? Because, okay. Usually when a boy tries to keep the girl secret, there are several reasons. One, he may have some chapter he hasn't closed yet. And maybe he's trying to close it, but he hasn't closed yet. Or this may be somebody who is two-timing the girl, hoping that with time he can make up his mind between the two and choose one to go with. That is one. The second reason, he has introduced others that hasn't gone well and doesn't want to have to explain anymore if this one too does not go well. Do you understand me? Because if you introduce about two ladies and each of them broke your heart, apart from dealing with the pain of the breakup, comes your friend say, oh, we don't see Julie these days. What's going on with you and Julie? And then now you have to explain. So if they don't know Julie, then I don't have to explain myself if it works or doesn't work. So the 6 months, he not introducing anybody is worrying, but it doesn't raise too many red flags for me. The one that worries me is that 6 months, visit him and he's behind his computer. Because 6 months is the time when we are all excited. The excitement of being in a relationship. So if 6 months, you go there and he's already beginning to avoid engaging you, then I would say that it is time for a serious discussion. So this is what I suggest, because we don't have too much detail on this matter. What would he say if you decide that I'm going to introduce you to my people? Would it be for it or be against it? Your parents can then now begin to hold him accountable and say, young man, what are your plans for our daughter? I find that this generation do not realize that they have stakeholders in their lives. And so a lot of young people take decisions as if they are alone, as if they are by themselves. They do not realize there are people invested in their lives. And so don't wait till there's a crisis before you talk to them. There are people you should hold yourself accountable to, and people you should be able to go and say, there is something developing. It hasn't fully developed yet, but when it develops, I'll let you know. Or there is something developing, but there are a few question marks, and then share it with him so that he can also give you feedback on it. But once all of you keep it to yourself and said, that is mine, I am in a relationship and we are building a relationship together. No, this is Ghana. We have stakeholders. There are people who care deeply about you and they deserve to know what's going on in your life. So if he is playing you around, let somebody on your side know, and then they may find ways of getting to him. But all that I'm hearing from this question so far, and if this is all there is, I am getting the sense that this may be a man who is not that much into this relationship as the woman is trying to get into. Because 6 months apart there, over fear, I mean, there should be excitement, there should be happiness. And if he's there behind his computer, and for all you know, he's not watching anything better. Let's hope he's not watching pornography while you're in the house. But then, if he was watching pornography too, he won't leave you in peace. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Thank you. Uncle, I am 35 and single. Everyone around me keeps asking when I am getting married, and it is starting to get to me. I have dated a few people, but none of them worked out. I am starting to feel like maybe something is wrong with me. How do I handle this pressure? 35. Yeah, I can see the pressure. I'm sure the pressure started building when you were 26. And that is Ghana. It hits you at the worst moments, at the times when you're feeling very good about yourself. Then there is this always somebody, and not usually a lady, to just puncture your happiness small. When are you marrying? They will tell you that as for a woman, the only point of your life is to have children. Wow. Listen to me. Don't let anyone force you into marriage. Don't. Any girl who has allowed people to pressure her to get married has been miserable. When you are miserable, the same people who put pressure on you are not going to be there to help you carry the burden. In fact, you are going to be a laughing stock. Hey, have you seen Mary these days? Oh, why time? No. So don't let it get to you. Easier said than done, I know. But look at the evidence on the ground. Talk with some of the married women in your life and ask how many of them have not regretted marrying the person they married. So take your time. In God's own time, it will. But whilst you are waiting, and I don't even want to use the word wait because I don't want you to be waiting for anything, as if your life would only begin when you are married. No, that is not it. Right now, you are living your life. 35, you are into your profession. I hope you are doing well. You're adding value to yourself. I hope you are building networks. I hope you are active socially. That you go to events you want to go to, you dance when you want to dance, you decide where you are going to have dinner, you have a good relationship with your girls, and you hang out with them from time to time. Dress well, look good, walk with confidence, be interesting. Don't surround yourself with people with dubious character, because then society will brand you with them. So watch those you hang around with. If you are not dating anyone, don't let any boy be hanging around you for too long, because it will carry the message to others that, oh, there is somebody in her life already. So watch your associations with married people. It could mess your reputation up. Learn to read. Be involved in your community, whatever community it is, and your family as well. Through your family members, you may find yourself connected to somebody. So enjoy your life as it is. You may be living your best life now. Just that you don't know it, rock it, okay? I wish you all the best. If marriage is for you, I pray that the one who comes your way will make your heart sing every day. But if not, you can sing every day. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Thank you. Is it okay to keep separate bedrooms with your partner? Oh, I hope it is not a man asking. Because if a man is asking, then there is a real trouble. But if there's a woman who is asking, then I'm saying, this is my answer to you. It is not in your interest to ask for separate bedrooms. Why? Your man wouldn't mind at all. Women sometimes overestimate how much a marriage means to a man. I'm sorry, I have to be blunt. For you women, marriage means everything. Bonding means everything. Connection with your husband means everything, as it should be. But for the man, no. I give this example of a man is working and then his wife calls. And the question is, have you not missed me? Now, that question, most men lie when they answer and say, oh, yeah, I miss you. No, he wasn't missing you. You were not on his mind till the phone call came and you said, have you not missed me? And then at that point, he realized, I have to decide whether I want to sleep comfortably today or not. And so, oh, yeah, I was missing you. It doesn't mean your man does not love you. It only means he's a man. He does not multitask like you do. You can keep him in your mind all day. In everything you are doing, he's on your thoughts. He's on your mind. It's not the same with him. Especially when the relationship becomes stable and long-term. No, there are times he's not thinking about you. There are times of the day when he's working and the last thing on his mind is his wife. On his way home, maybe. When he gets home, hopefully. In bed, please let it be so. But otherwise, no. So if you advocate for separate bedrooms, the man may get so comfortable in his bedroom, he may never come to your room. And the few times you come to his room, he may not even appreciate it. So, no. If there isn't any real challenge, if there's a health issue, then yes. If there's a practical issue, yes. But otherwise, not as a whim, let's not do it. When our parents and grandparents kept separate bedrooms, remember, they were into polygamy. The man always had other wives, so they took turns in coming to his bedroom. Your generation, this time, we're not doing that. So why do you still want separate bedrooms? Because sometimes he annoys you. Well, deal with his annoying you. But deal with it in the same room, on the same bed. And it's wonderful how that can work, that you are angry with him, you are lying on the bed, and your bodies touch, and then biology and chemistry combined work their miracle, and then one thing leads to the other, and before you realize, we are now apologizing to each other because chemistry has done its work. As a man, no man would mind separate bedrooms, but it's not in his interest. It is not in the interest of the marriage, and definitely not in the interest of the woman. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Thank you. Dede, the next question.
Uncle, I am highly interested in the principle of bride price. According to some ladies, their parents took care of them and spent on them, and that's why bride price has to be paid. But uncle, the man was also raised and spent on by his parents too. So why not both bride price and groom price? Why is it that only bride price has to be paid?
Oh, young man, I love you. I said that you're asking this question 42 years late for me because I would have liked to use that argument. It's a beautiful argument. Again, bride price is one of the things that we are holding on to, even though the times have changed so much. Circumstances have changed. We have all moved on, even as a people, and yet we still continue to hold certain things tight, even though they become archaic. And so when my daughter got married, the boy came to me and said he wants a list to take to his people so they can come and perform both the customary rites and the wedding. And I told the young man, go and bring your people. I'm giving you no list for now. So he brought his parents and I think Nabushia Penny and some other people. After the Amanier, I said, the reason why I have summoned you here is because I want to say something to your son and I want you to be witnesses. And then I said to the boy, you came asking for a list and for a price. I want you to know that my daughter means the world to me. My daughter is so precious. There is nothing you can give that will come anywhere near her value. Number two, I want you to understand that when you came and asked for her hand in marriage, I did not ask anything from you except a commitment from you that you treat her right. You treat her, if not like I would treat her, but you treat her even better. If you can give me that commitment, then I can entrust my daughter into your hands. If not, then I'm also not interested in whatever you give because it's not important. Beyond that, if you want to do anything to show appreciation to her or to show your love, I have no problem with that, but it's up to you. In other words, my only request is that the two of you live well, you build a home together, that you cherish my daughter, you treat her like the queen that she is, and understand that you took her from a home and that you would treat her with respect and this. And that was it. Now, because I did that, the boy is under much more pressure to do right by my daughter. So that is me and what I did. I am not trying to say everybody should do so, but I wish we could try it. And let two young people who want to start their life together understand that we are behind you. We have a stake in your individual life, and therefore we have a stake in your marriage. And we are rooting for you. But whenever anything goes on, remember us. Remember that you have mature people behind you, respectable people behind you. You have responsible people behind you. Always remember that. So that is my take on bride price. The time has passed. It's time for us to review it. Would it be reviewed? I don't know. But until it's reviewed, young man, if you go and they say this is the list, meet it. Why? Meet it and get your wife. Well, let me know what you think about this, and let's have a discussion with it. This is Uncle Ebo Whyte, and you can ask me anything. I am going to attempt to answer them because some of those questions will not have simple answers. The aim is to spark a discussion. So if I give an answer that you don't agree with, that is fine. Just let me know you don't agree with it. Don't go and hang me. Don't crucify me.